Good morning. Welcome to another edition of One Mind, Two Swords. Coming to you once again from beautiful Lake Tahoe, where we still haven't gotten much of a snow. I've been calling this April-wary so far. It seems a lot like the month of April, but it's really actually February. So last time we talked a little bit about going your own way, finding your own path, not being afraid to get off that path if it no longer appeals to you. And today I want to build on that by saying it's also important to have a steady set of fundamentals underlying everything you do. And basically what I like to do is try to do your best at all times. Anything you do, never take a day off and do it like half-assed. You always want to try your best and improve on that best. So your best one day might be better than your best yesterday, and your best tomorrow might be a lot better than a best you had today. So the key is to continually add to what your best is. And if you have something and you add steadily to it, you'll be surprised about how much it gets bigger. So about 2 years ago I quit smoking cigarettes, and instead of just not doing anything, I took that $7.10 every day, I put it into a jar, and I marked down a little tally mark, and every day I added it, and at the end of the week I was like, wow, this is $35.50. It's actually a lot of money. So after that I was pretty much done smoking, but I kept up that practice, and every day I've added to it since then. So it just continually grows and grows. And the same thing will happen to you with your knowledge, or if you have a skill or a sport. Pretty much anything you do, you can add to it. And as you continue to add to it, you'll be surprised about how quickly that pile of whatever you're saving grows. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that there, and we will catch up with you a little bit later down the road, a little higher up the mountain. Alright, we'll see you soon. Alright, well, welcome back everybody. Coming back to you a little bit higher up the road this time. If you notice, I'm walking the trail the opposite direction as I went last time, and even if you walk the same trail, if you walk it a different direction, you'll pick up on a lot of different things that you didn't notice that were there going the other way. Like a certain house you might recognize every time looks completely different when you're walking past it a different direction, at least from my perspective at least. So we were talking a little bit about adding to things and steadily building your supply of either knowledge or, you know, money or gold or silver or Bitcoin. And the name for that term in the investing world is called dollar cost averaging. And what that does is you buy a little bit of something at fixed increments, and it takes your emotion out of the game, because the price could be up, could be down, but because you're buying the same amount the same day, or the same time of day essentially, you'll really get to be kind of emotionally separated from whatever market you're doing. So you never know if the future is going to be good or bad, if it's going to go up or down, but if you build that steadiness, that consistency of buying at the same time every day, or studying at the same time, or meditating, or hiking, or doing whatever you're doing at the same time every day, you really build that consistency and that base from which you can take to other projects and different things, whatever you want to do. Alright, well, I'll pick this up again while I'm actually walking down the trail. Had a little reminder of why I'm actually starting this channel. On this little trail I walk a couple times a week, I had placed a little rock and wrote on it the words "Buy Bitcoin," and I put it there last fall in like September or maybe October, and I walked this trail and I'd been there and been there and been there, and finally today I walked by and somebody had picked it up, and I looked around and it was gone. So somebody actually picked it up. Maybe they threw it in the woods, maybe they put it back at their house as a reminder to get themselves a little bit of Bitcoin. So it's kind of a fun little coincidence, if you believe in coincidences, or synchronicity if you don't believe in coincidences. Kind of funny either way. Alright, give you a little look back at the trail. There's kind of poor lighting, but you can see the lake back there in the background. So yeah, having a nice hike today on my day off. Alright, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, so anyway, so how that relates to me actually starting this channel is, you never quite know when somebody's going to pick up on something that you do and find that it fits in with their own personal journey and what they're into and what they're learning. So by putting out these little videos, I never know, someday somebody could come by, look at that, and say, hey, you know, that actually relates to me and can help me in my life. So yeah, so that's how it relates. Alrighty. Alright, welcome back. So the last thing I wanted to talk about today was don't feel bad or embarrassed about being new and inexperienced, because about anything you try, everybody in life starts out that way, and the key is to always keep improving and keep getting better. And we live in the most exciting time in history. We pretty much have the entire known human history and knowledge and summations of everything that everybody's ever learned at our fingertips, whether it's at the internet or whether you can go to a bookstore, buy a book. But you can pretty much just search out anything you like, read as much or as little as you like about it, and learn about it and better your knowledge base and basically learn anything you want to do. So you never want to tell yourself, oh, I can't do anything, I can't do that, because you can, and the only thing that's stopping you is you, whether it's because you're scared to do it or whether you're lazy to get into it and do it. Is, you know, that's something that you know yourself, and I know that I know it myself. So never be afraid to go take that step and get into something and take that steady base of you know, I don't want to say routine, but of adding to stuff that you do every day, and take that with you into whatever you do, and you'll find you get better. What's difficult today for you will be pretty easy for you tomorrow, and next week you'll look back and you're like, wow, I really ever struggled with that. So yeah, always keep improving, always keep adding, never stop going after what you want to do.